Welcome back. Let's take a closer look at how we can manage our grids inside the MyGrids tab in our Educator dashboard in Flipgrid. So here I am in the MyGrids tab, and in addition to being able to create a new grid here by clicking Add New Grid, I can see how many grids I have, and if I scroll down, I can see the individual links to each grid. Notice that there are actions and a share button as well as an edit icon for each grid. So there are several different things that I can do right here within MyGrids to manage my content. So for instance, this Language Arts 6A grid that I recently created, I could share it out right from MyGrids by simply clicking the blue share button, and I have a variety of ways to share this with students or with other educators. I can click on the pencil icon to edit the details of the grid. Let's go back to MyGrids. I also see an Actions button. If I click that drop down, you will see I have a variety of different options for how I can manage the grid itself. Notice that I can click here to edit the grid. I can click here to view the topics. If I click View Topics, it will actually take me inside the grid and I can see all of the topics featured in the grid. Let's click on Actions again. Notice here I can add co-pilots without actually going inside the grid. Now again, to add a co-pilot, the other educator must have an educator account in Flipgrid. And you can learn more about co-pilots in the co-pilots tab or on the co-pilots page of my website. Underneath adding co-pilots, notice that you can duplicate a grid. This is incredibly handy as we go into a new school year or when you're at the end of a school year. You can grab a grid that you previously used that has a wide variety of strong topics added to it, and you can choose to duplicate that grid. Note that only the topics will be duplicated. No video responses will be duplicated. You just simply click Duplicate Grid, and then this window opens up, and once again you click Duplicate Grid and give it a moment to create that duplicated grid. Let's click Actions again. Notice that you can select grid notifications. This is where you can adjust those settings, whether you want to receive an email notification when new videos are added to the topic, or even receive a daily or weekly digest email with new topics and videos. So you can update those features here. Under Actions, you will now see a Microsoft Teams integration. You will need the link from Microsoft Teams, and you will add a new tab to Flipgrid in Microsoft Teams. And once you have that link, you will then paste that link here to add a connector to your Teams channel. And finally, you also have the ability to delete your grid by simply clicking Delete Grid. Be careful because this will delete not only the grid, but all the content of the grid, including topics and video responses.